Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sonia and Sandra back for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi in 2026.
2026.
And we are in the beginning of the year in January, and this month we have a theme of possession for the movies that we're watching. So for today, the movie that we are reviewing is called The Atticus Institute. And this movie came out in 2015, and this is the premise. When the US government attempts to weaponize the power of a possessed woman, they soon discover that there are forces that exist in this world that simply cannot be controlled. Okay? And as always, we're going to start off with our first time reaction of the movie, and we'll go on a count of three. One, two, three. Mm, okay. Not bad. Um, this movie was definitely a possession movie, but also cited on a documentary.
Yeah,
It was like kind of shot documentary style where they had people, doctors, things like that, speaking about their experience with this particular person that was possessed. So that's how it should, but then you see clips and reels of that person in this institute and them trying to figure them out and see
right,
what's going on and realizing that there's kind of a possession thing happening. So
right.
I thought not bad, but kind of boring in the middle.
Yeah,
It
me
was
too.
like there would be parts that I would just kind of be bored and find myself kind of wandering, and then but I had to get back to it to watch it to for this.
Yeah,
But so it was okay. It was okay.
yeah,
Decent acting, nothing bad. The parts where they did show the possession, when things were happening, were a little bit kind of grainy, and it could get a little I don't want to say dark, but like cloudy a little in the video. So you
mhm,
could see a lot of it, but there was some parts where you couldn't see that well, and it was kind of hard
right.
to see certain things. So that kind of
Yeah, I think
messed
because
it up a little.
it was based in like I think the 70s.
Yeah, I was like,
So
yeah,
it felt like they were trying like really hard to make it look like that grainy, like old record
or like
like a
a
video
VHS
like a
kind of.
VHS like video recording, you know?
Yeah,
And yeah, I also agree that in the middle there was some parts that were a little boring and and I also thought that as they because I thought the whole the movie as a whole, like the premise as a whole, not just the possession, but as far as them trying to like
yeah,
they didn't know that she was possessed, but they knew she had these powers and they were trying to harness these powers, you know?
yeah,
Um And so I thought that kind of that premise and what it turned out to be was a good story. But I also think that there was a lot of in the middle of the movie where they didn't like get to the point. Like, okay, we know things
I
are
know.
happening to her, that something's wrong with her, but they kind of like they were doing tests with her and with a like a curtain and they had a card and she was guessing the cards on the other side, stuff like that. They had these little tests that they were doing with her, a few of them. I felt they did too much of that and they made it and then in the middle they try to throw in like her kind of chanting
Yeah,
or but I thought it was too much of that. It should have just kept like
focusing on
es
like what's
escalating
going
and
on with her, like
escalating.
with
You do a
yeah,
couple of those little training things because you're trying to figure out, but at a certain point, I feel like
like
some of
that's not
them
working. That's not.
knew that it wasn't just a regular like studying like somebody with ESP,
Yeah, yeah, right.
and they
Right.
didn't kind of all figure it out till close to the end, where I think at least a few of
Mhm.
them from closer to the middle should have been starting to like,
Yeah, something else going on here, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, Yeah, it was decent. I thought it wasn't a bad watch overall.
Yeah. So check it out, guys, if you like the Atticus Institute. As always, this is Twin Talk Tubi, and we're here every week giving you a review of a horror movie on Tubi. And we'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Until then, make sure you guys are following us on social media. And we are on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and we're here also on YouTube where these videos are housed. Make sure you're following us and subscribing to our channel here. And yeah, we'll be back next week. And until then, we're signing off. Peace, love, and horror. Bye.
Bye.